Hey Pojo, it's Explodium posting this video for the SeaWorld Revolt thread where we do talk about Genex fish, different builds, different combos. Um, if you're one of my YouTube viewers, I apologize. This isn't really an explanation video, so I'm not really going to be explaining what any of the cards do or uh, why I'm doing such things. If you have any questions about Genex fish in reference to what you see in this video, you can post a comment and I might get to it. If not, go to Pojo, click on message boards, go to Yu-Gi-Oh! And then strategies, and look for the SeaWorld Revolt thread. And that's where all the thinking goes in for this. The criteria I'm looking for these opening hands is do I have a play to get Coelacanth, and do I have a little bit of back row hate or some sort of hate for their deck. And that's how we'll judge it. I'm going to do probably 5 hands. I'm doing it as fast as possible. Already liking this. Okay, first 4 cards we have what we need. There's our Coelacanth in the graveyard. There's our special summon. There's back row hate, and there's even more Coelacanth in the graveyardness. I'll take it. We'll count that as a success. You guys saw me shuffle. You know I'm not top decking my deck to make it look better. We'll go ahead and just do a quick. Normally I'll power shuffle just for the sake of it. Especially with our deck, there's really bad clumping issues if you don't power shuffle. But we're not going to do the Coelacanth play, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue. Just okay. Love this card in the opening hand. And I love this card with it because I usually, after I play this card, I don't want it on the field too much longer, so I can have an open field for the Coelacanth. Don't really want another one. Fenrir, an interesting tech in. Okay, we don't have a Coelacanth play. What I will do is I will pick up one more card from my deck. Okay, we'll actually play this out real quick because there would be shuffling. So I'd set him, or not set him, I'd play him in attack mode, Coelacanth to the graveyard, controller to the hand, just because there would be shuffling. Otherwise I would just drawn a card and see if it was a POC or a Symbols of Duty. Okay, and if this is a POC or Symbols of Duty, we'll call it a success. Jeez, I have to play this out now too. Do I have 2 water cards in here? I mean, I'm acting like I'm upset, but it'd actually be okay with top decking that. So we'll play Moray, and we'll return the Fenrir and Genex Undine. And then we'll draw 3 cards. And again, if we get a Symbols of Duty or a Phantom of Chaos in those 3 cards, this will be considered a successful hand. Nope. 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 Okay. I know it's not 4. So we're 1 for 2 right now. We still would have been able to get Coelacanth that, or we still would have been able to stick around, is what I meant to say, in order to, you know, hopefully get those Symbols of Duty down the road, or a Phantom of Chaos. But we won't call that a successful opening hand, so we're 1 of 2 right now, 50% success rate. Here we go. We'll do one more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hate getting that in my hand. Absolutely hate it. There's Coelacanth in the graveyard. If everything goes right, obviously. Hate having 2 of those in the hand. Okay, well, we have Coelacanth play. We don't have any back row hate, and we have 2 eels in our hand. Unless this is a back row hate right here, I'm going to call this about a half success, and we'll calculate it accordingly later. Okay, that's back row hate. We'll call that a full success, even though we got 2 eels. We could still make a play with Catastor, with a 7-colored fish and Fishborg Blaster, because that would have been our second tuner that we had. Because we have 3 Royal Swamp Eels, we got 2 in our hand, which is absolutely terrible, but we still were able to make our Coelacanth play and have some defense out there. My body has a shield, and Starlight Road will negate a player from playing Bottomless Trap Hole when you bring out all of your fish from Coelacanth. They can still Bottomless Trap Hole Coelacanth, but a lot of them, especially if they played your deck a little bit, they'll catch on and they'll try to make you remove all your fish from play, so you can't just reload them with a Pot of Avarice or something like that. So that's why we have Starlight Road. There's actually a video of that happening to me, and I'll probably post that in there too. Okay, that's not bad. He's more of a fun card. I'd rather get him later on in the duel when I have the water in there. But there's a Coelacanth summon, so all we need is a way to get him in the graveyard. And we didn't get it. Okay. So we will call that a fail. So out of 4 draws, we're at 2 and 2. We'll do one more. This will be the tiebreaker. We'll either have a, let's see, 3 out of 5. We'll either have a 60% success rate or a 40% success rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It all comes down to this. Is this current build going to be okay or not? There's our defense. There's even more defense. There's even more defense. This isn't terrible. If I have a way to dump Coelacanth, I'll call this a success right here. You guys ready? I'll call that a success. What about you guys? We would have had to stall probably for 1 turn, but eventually, within the first 3 turns, we would have had our combo and a ton of defense. So I'm going to call that a success. So we'll call it a 60% success rate. Just out of a small 5 opening draw testing pool, 60% isn't bad. That's about what I expect for this deck. I mean, I would have liked to have 80%, but with our let me go ahead and say, just because I said it was a successful draw or a bad draw, that doesn't mean that we would have gotten the combo off or not gotten the combo off later on down the road. Those weren't wins and losses. That's just how I was judging the opening hands. I'll just do a quick run through of my extra deck. Mistform, 2 Stardust, Scrap Dragon. I actually like this for destruction. It's actually a pretty cool card. You can blow up an Oystermeister or an Oyster token with it. And then destroy 1 card on your opponent's side of the field. It's a pretty cool card. Definitely worth messing around with. Colossal, Thought Ruler, Red Dragon, Scrap Archfiend, Black Rose, Urbellum, Brio, Delorean, Goyo, Cataster, and Armory Arm. Dragon Shield Black, Dragon Shield Purple. This is a WoW mat. My other mat either got stolen or I lost it. And someone was selling this mat for like $10. And I don't know about where you guys are from, but even if we want a blank mat, or we have mats around here, they're like $12.50 each. So I got this WoW one for $10, and I was okay with that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Pojo guys, I'll post this on there. Let me know what you think. And YouTube guys, if you have any questions, either post a comment or go to the thread. Don't PM me questions about the deck, because I have a ton of PMs that I haven't even gone through yet, so I probably won't get to it. So either go to the Pojo thread and ask in there, or ask in my comments. Have a good day, guys.